So I was wearing my comfy, warm Christmas sweater, but since that is black, it looked like I had cut off all my hair. So here I am, being cold in my red t-shirt. I must suffer for my art. Hey there guys! Day 10 already of this Vlogmas thing that I'm doing. And as I was thinking about what to do today, what to make a video about, I've basically given up on over-edited videos for the week because of everything I said yesterday. But what I thought might be a good idea, if nothing else then just for myself, is to revisit an idea that I actually did last year. So last year I did not publicly post videos. I did share some stuff on Facebook, but not a whole lot. But I was in uh, a Facebook group, a closed Facebook group for quantum flow, for the quantum flow method, which, if you've never heard of it by any chance, is a method by Juan Pablo Barahona in combination of breath and body work, influences from Qigong, Tai Chi, yoga, all that sort of things, to really quickly go into your body and remove all the blockages to get your energy flowing and to remove all the blockages that are keeping your energy from flowing, to say. What I did last year with those videos was, for 1 week, quantum flow exists from 7 different stages. And so for 1 week, every day I made a video about one of the stages. They have a certain order. And so in order, I made 6 videos actually, because the last 2 stages are always intertwined very closely. But other than that, a separate video for each stage. And as I am now a year on from there, I'm a quantum flow practitioner, which means I've studied quantum flow. I've done the full course. I have practiced quantum flow myself. I have practiced with many people teaching quantum flow, or not teaching, but taking the other person through a quantum flow session, and I am certified to do so. However, as these things sometimes go, it all flows, ebbs and flows. And so I haven't been keeping up with my own practice as much. And the way that always manifests from, I've only been doing it for now 1.5 years, but looking back, there's a certain rhythm to the madness that is my life. And that is, I am doing my practice, I'm feeling well, and chicken or egg story, I don't know which one comes first, but I do my practice less, I lose my focus in life, I get more distracted, I feel worse, all of the usual. I end up lowering my vibration, or I take part in it, but I'm not the sole source of just lowering my vibration. However, I am responsible for losing sight of what I'm doing in life, basically. Losing sight of that losing sight of distortions coming up in my field, of things disrupting my energy, of things blocking me, and I am responsible for not handling those, for not burning down everything that holds me back right when it comes up. In the end, I'm responsible for not living and staying in optimal flow all the time. And I don't, it is difficult and it takes time and it takes practice, and I don't expect myself to be Juanpa right away. I mean, part of me does, but I know that's not how it works. He has been in the game for a little bit longer than I have. But long story short, I have all the tools to keep myself in optimal flow, but I sometimes kind of get off course and stop using those until I finally catch that and start using those again and go back. The main thing where you can notice this, where I can notice this, and where I invite you to look at your own life and see where you have this, is that there are these times in life that you just start, you worry about a lot of stuff. You start to get in your head a lot. And that is you are not present anymore. And that is a breeding ground for worry and for thinking about, okay, I messed up all of this that I've done, or what is going to happen in my future. You are just not here. You're not in your body. Every time that I notice it and I look back for a day or a couple of days, I notice that like my body is doing all sorts of stuff that doesn't feel good, but I am not paying attention. And that is just not very nice and not very helpful. And so whenever that happens, you go to ground, which is the first stage of quantum flow. And I'm not going to go deep in the theory of quantum flow right now. I will probably in the future on YouTube, but right now it's more about going through the stages for myself and seeing where I am at. The first stage of quantum flow is grounding, which is getting raw and real with yourself. Where am I at right now? Where am I going? What am I actually calling in? But what is my reality right now? How are my thoughts? How are my emotions? How is my body feeling? Really getting clear on your present, on your now. This is the first stage, because once you have that, you can start to work with everything that is holding you back from where you want to go. But if you don't know where you're at, you can't get where you're going. So I am going to do my grounding practice after this, but on getting raw and real, I have been totally not present in my body for, I think, weeks. Now, I have been working. That's really cool. If you get really enthusiastic and you have your laptop right down here, then you can do things like just enthusiastically smash your mouse and stop your recording. So I'm not entirely sure where I stopped, but I am going to, no, getting raw and real, getting present. I have not been present in my body. I have been worrying about anything and everything, and up to a point where I am looping in thoughts and in worry and just not getting anywhere. You know how you can get when some worry really catches your mind. It can just keep playing, keep playing. Some other things that happen to me that I should recognize, but I am still very new at a lot of this, so recognizing it can be hard, but I am getting better. But something else that happens, it's not just worries. When I get like this, when I get very much in my head and very not grounded, is that songs get really stuck in my head. And not entire songs, it's familiar earworms. It's really when I'm not grounded that I don't know what the English word is, but that it gets stuck in my head. And so all of these are signs that I want to learn to recognize earlier, of meaning, hey Joey, you really should be doing your practice because you're all here and you have all this body that you should also be paying attention to. Excuse me. So, getting to grounding, raw and real, getting into my body again, and just seeing what comes up. I don't know if I'm going to go through all of the stages, since that will take up 6 days, and there is other stuff that I would also like to cover, but especially talking about the first 3 stages is interesting, and the rest I always find is more of an internal process than a process that I necessarily share, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's all for now. I'm going to take a hot shower because I am freezing despite my heating being up. I don't know what it is. I mean, maybe that's also an indication that I'm just really not present in this body currently, but we will see. At least I will put on a sweater until I am under the shower. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you find all this quantum flow stuff interesting, I have some blogs on my website about them. My website's linked below, although at the time of shooting this, the URL isn't working because of something domain not being mine. But hopefully that will be solved soon. And otherwise, my Facebook also has all of these articles on them. If you find it interesting, just check that out or send me a message or anything. I'm always happy to talk about it. It has helped me so much in letting go of stuff from the past, on letting go everything that is holding me back, and on really starting to manifest everything that I need to manifest in my life. I would not be here. I mean, shooting a video. I don't mean in life. That's a bit dramatic. But I would not be here opening up like this without it. So I definitely encourage you, if you're interested in meditation and stuff like that, to at least check it out. And you can always find it on quantumflow.com, or hit up Juan Pablo Barahona, or send me a message. I mean, I assume you know where to find me. And with that long outro, I bid you adieu for today. Thank you for watching. Those were my lights dropping down. All right, I really need to wrap this up. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to follow along with Vlogmas. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.